Okay, welcome to an exciting part of my journey in adventures in sim racing. Actually, this is where I move up. I've been loving what I've been doing with Kartcraft and AMS2, but the target has always been to get back up into Assetto Corsa Competizione and start racing online. So this is the first part. A couple of days ago, no, it might have been yesterday actually. GT4 cars got released as DLC, and that's really quite exciting. I gave it about an hour's drive yesterday, and they're so much fun to drive. It completely, in my opinion, completely transforms the game. You can really push these cars. They don't bite back as hard. They do bite, but they don't bite back as hard, and you've got leeway to correct with these cars. If there's anything that I could really compare them to from experience of other sims, I think it's probably they're a kind of touring car level of power, DTM possibly, and the racing feels like that. The racing is close, and I can really see myself doing some endurance races with this because it's all about kind of working your way closer to the opponent over a number of laps to try and get yourself in a position to overtake. And that's true of the GT3s, but for a noob like me, it's a bit more difficult to have that long sequence of laps where I don't spin. So these are fabulous. What I thought I might do is do what I've done with GT3 cars actually and go out with a car track combo. And I've chosen the McLaren, which is an interesting car. I believe it has some sort of automatic brake bias, which is ironic given that I've just done a video on brake bias, which is somewhere around here. But yeah, it handles absolutely beautifully. So I thought I would take it out onto Bathurst. I'll do a hot lap. What you'll see is probably my best lap. I'm not going to show you the working up to it. It'll probably take me a few laps. And then I thought I might do a quick sprint race, just 10 laps or 10 minutes or something like that, just to give you a feel for what the GT4s are like. Right. I'll probably show you the first lap just to give you a feel for what this handles like. Braking is really unusual because there's very rarely any situation where you feel like you're locking up or the brake bias is wrong, or it's really strange. It just modifies the brake bias on the fly as you're driving, and so if I try and turn the dial, it doesn't actually have any effect. But it's just an enormous amount of fun to drive around Bathurst. And I can definitely take that sequence an awful lot faster. I'm just kind of working up to that. My head is not in racing space right now. Probably take that in second. My gear changes are all wrong as well. Race I did last night on here, just huge amount of places where you could overtake. I was overtaken on the draft here. You can actually get quite close. There's no wash effect or dirty air really. I think mainly because the ride height here is a lot higher. It also means that you can kind of thump a lot of curbs that you wouldn't with the GT3s. Right, this is not a fast lap, but it might give me a ghost, and then I can start working. Right, let's see how we go on. I can get into the 220s, I think. I can get into the 220s. I'll stop. This is tricky here. Damn it. There's a second up. Messed that up. Let's see if I can get some back. Gotta lift, gotta lift. Oh, jeez. Just a glance. Not enough to invalidate the lap. This is just amazing through here. Messed it up. The fact that I'm a second up and absolutely messed up that little chicane sequence. Ooh. That was, the brakes absolutely fooled the floor. Stomped. .220. I think that's probably my fastest lap. Okay, so we have a GT4s at Bathurst. I'm in the McLaren, which is pretty much the most technically advanced car of the lot. It even decides on brake bias for you. You don't adjust brake bias yourself, which is on this track particularly handy. GT4s as opposed to GT3s, you have no tire warmers. So the tires are blue. You can see the bottom right. They make starts much more interesting, much more fun, actually. Dude! Oh, light damage already. I think I'll stick with it. Hasn't necessarily affected my SA rating. Sorry. Sorry. I'm going to put my TC up to 2. Traction control settings in the McLaren. There's only 3 settings. Same with ABS, actually. GT3 cars, I've certainly seen a lot more. I've seen them go up to, I think, 11. Right, let's see. I'm going to take it easy here. I don't know if I mentioned, but my graphic settings, I've stuck them quite far down. I'm still getting frame rate issues, actually, so I'm not sure that what's going on. I didn't used to get this while I was recording, but I felt like I had to whack the graphic settings right down while I've got Streamlabs going. I might try bare bones OBS and see if that helps. It's fine with hot lapping, but as soon as you jump into a race, it gets quite difficult. So apologies for the frame rate and the graphics. Ah. Come on. Right, got 27th. Let's see if I can at least get onto the back of this guy. I think it will. Massive top speed. It's a good place to overtake there, but it was a bit late. See if I can get past him before the turn one. You can take a lot more curb in these cars. Ride height is much taller. Makes for an interesting handling car. Much more akin to touring cars or DTM. Right, I've got to be canny through here. This is just an absolute squeaky bum section of the road. Quite thrilling. That's outrageous.
Car on the right.
Outrageous.
Clear on the right.
5. Now let's see if I can get in the slipstream. I am catching. Oh, quite big. They all get on the brakes there. That's quite disconcerting.
Clear on the right.
I had to go very easy into there. Didn't want to go sliding into the yellow guy.
We are halfway through. Keep it up. Well away. Russell West. Car on the left.
Here we go.
Clear on the left.
Okay, we're up to 23rd, over halfway through. I would estimate maybe 3 laps left, including this one. See if we can get onto the back of this train. Might be able to take them on the straight on the way down. Quite slow through here, actually. Tendency to just step out a little bit at the rear through there. Right, definitely got a slipstream. It's not until we get into 6th that I really start to motor. So I'm not sure. Yeah, not going to get past these guys. Oh God, that was exciting.
Clear on the left. the left.
No. Cut his nose off maybe a little bit brutally. That's up to 22nd. I'd say we have a chance of 2 more laps. Can I get up to 20th?
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Slipstream again, but it's uphill, so a bit more difficult. Do with an armrest. Arms are getting tired. I think that's probably just from tension. Oh, okay, 20th. Right, I don't want to throw it away. What's this? Is this an Alpine? Hard to tell with the paint job. Kind of changes the way it looks a little bit. I might try the Alpine next. Might make it round for another lap. On his tail, might get past him here. Not if I mess up the gear shifts.
Car on the left.
Did we touch?
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can. Clear on the left.
Up to 19th, not bad. There's a big train. I might be able to get past 1, maybe 2 more. I'm unsure about that corner. I could maybe take it in 3rd.
Well done, mate. This has been your
I think my SA is about to go up. Racecraft's gone up. Lost a little bit of time there. That's not a good curb to go over. Ooh. Oh, jeez, oh. Was not expecting that. Yeah, got a warning. That's annoying. That's actually caused me to back off much further than I wanted to, but I can get on the back of them. Somebody's been really slow. Right, let's see if I can get past a bunch of these guys. Somebody's holding them up.
car on the right. Clear on the right. The leader has finished the race. Car on the right.
Last minute, banzai.
Car on the right.
Oh, come on.
Clear on the
No, no, no. Oh, he nearly pit maneuvered me there.
Car on the right. Right.
Yes.
Good job, mate. Leave your best. Bring it back to the
Whoa.
pit. Clear on the right.
I'm sweating now. So 30th to 17th in 10-ish minutes isn't bad. That is a fabulous, fabulous addition to Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's just, the racing is so much better in my opinion. You can really lean on these cars. I absolutely adore it. So, yeah. I think I'll leave it at that. I'm going to do some more racing this afternoon, but just kind of without recording so I can get the graphical fidelity up a bit. Apologies for that. It doesn't look the best when I'm recording. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm probably going to do a few of these, just take a different car from the GT4 pack and a track and learn them both. So I'll probably be doing that for the next few months, to be honest, because there's a lot. And it's a great way of learning as well. So, and one thing I will say is that McLaren, I think, is the ideal car to start with because it does so much for you. The brake bias, that stuff. If that is what happens in the real car, that's some kind of voodoo. That's just insane. I absolutely loved driving it. It feels really quite neutral to drive. And it's got quite a lot of poke on the straights as well. Overall, I have to say that the GT4s have transformed ACC. I loved it already. This has made it so that I actually am fairly certain I'll be racing online in this now. And I haven't raced online in probably a decade. I've just stayed away from it all. So I am absolutely delighted that I bought this on launch day. It's just superb. If you have bought ACC in the sales and got it for dead cheap, get this. It's a great way to start. The GT4s plus that awesome rating system, probably the best way to learn GT racing in Sims. It's just phenomenal. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do like it. If you like my other stuff, consider subscribing. And you know what? Leave a comment. Say hi. This isn't really about me becoming a YouTuber at all. This is me sharing my enthusiasm, and it'd be nice to have other people share their enthusiasm with me. So say hi down below, and you know, maybe you'll enjoy one of these other videos over there, I think. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Other than that, oh yes, we have a podcast. Please do tune in. Look for Call of War on any major podcasting platform. We're probably due another one quite soon. There's been an awful lot of gaming news happening. Probably going to wait until after the Xbox thing happens. And I do Twitch infrequently at the moment, but I do Twitch, and we're going to be starting. My daughter and I finished Halo Reach on Twitch just recently. We're going to be starting Halo in the next few days, so you know, follow us on Twitter so you can see when we're going to be doing that, or better yet, follow A Lot of War on Twitch. And with all that said, stay safe, stay well, stay happy, and goodbye.